Have you ever wondered what truly goes on inside your body if you step away from sex after hitting 70? It's one of those topics folks often avoid chatting about. Yet for older adults, the reality might catch you off guard, and it's pretty darn significant. Sex isn't merely about closeness or fun times. It's woven right into how your system runs, your mood swings, and heck, even how many years you've got left. Once intimacy fades or vanishes entirely past 70, a bunch of subtle shifts start creeping in. Shifts that spill over from the sheets into every corner of your daily life. Today, we're diving into 5 major ways your physical and mental sides react when sexual stuff winds down or quits in those later chapters. Getting a grip on these can be your ticket to keeping that spark, staying linked up, and feeling top-notch. Age be damned. If you're curious how dialing back on sex hits your wellness and what fixes are out there, stick around. Each bit here could flip your views on getting older and intimacy, perhaps nudging you to spark up that vital side again. All right, let's jump in. First off, those hormone balances start dipping quicker than you'd think. Once intimacy gets rarer or bows out after 70, one of the biggest hits lands on your hormones. Stuff like testosterone and estrogen, key players in keeping your pep, spirits, and overall zip, tend to nosedive faster without that regular nudge from being close. And it's not just your drive that takes the brunt. This ripples out to almost everything health-wise. Testosterone, yeah, the one folks peg as guy territory, is vital for muscle tone, sturdy bones, and sharp thinking in men and women alike. Estrogen keeps skin bouncy, bones solid, and your ticker ticking smoothly, particularly for ladies. Getting it on regularly kinda acts as your body's own pep rally, nudging production and harmony in these hormones to back up your whole vibe. When that action slows, levels can crash harder than normal, ramping up those classic aging woes like dragging feet, grumpy moods, shrinking muscles, or fuzzy recall. That's why loads of folks over 70 who ease off the intimacy feel like their get up and go or brain fog hits harder than it should for their years. Picture this: John, a 72-year-old former mechanic from Toronto. After his partner passed, he lost the spark for closeness and soon felt wiped out all the time with a hazy head. Doc checked his testosterone lower than average. With some doc advice, John kicked off hormone therapy and ramped up his walks and gym time. Boom. Energy bounced back, and he felt way more switched on daily. Sure, hormones naturally taper off as years pile on, that's just how it goes, but skipping the intimacy can crank that slide into overdrive, making a slow fade feel like a cliff drop. So, keeping active, chilling out stress, and chatting with pros about hormone tweaks gets extra crucial past 70. Bottom line, intimacy's more than just good feels. It's like a memo to your system, helping juggle those hormones that keep you tough and buzzing. When that memo stops coming, your body might shift in ways that sneak into health spots way outside the bedroom. Even if how you get close evolves or spaces out in golden years, spotting its hormone link lets you choose smart, like doc chats, habit shifts, or heart-to-hearts with your sweetie and health folks. You've got tools to shore up those hormones and keep that fire burning strong into retirement. Second, your heart health might take a nosedive. Getting intimate isn't only a personal thrill, it's like a sneaky workout for your ticker and blood flow. For those over 70, a solid cardiovascular setup is gold, and pulling back on sex can quietly chip away at heart strength without you even clocking it. In the moment, your pulse picks up, vessels open wide, and you get this soft cardio session. It amps circulation, steadies pressure, and pumps out goodies that shield your pipes. Imagine it as nature's version of a brisk stroll or easy jog, keeping things pumping. Ditch that from your habits, and you miss out on this special heart perk. Real-world fallout? More tuckered-out days, sluggish healing, clot risks up, and tougher pressure management. Guys might spot erection hiccups more. Ladies could deal with dryness from less flow down there. Stuff that loops back to mess with closeness and feelings. It snowballs if ignored, you know. Think of Mary, a 74-year-old ex-librarian from London. Post her spouse's passing, no more intimacy, and she started pooping out fast with spiking pressure, even eating right and all. Her GP linked it to less movement, intimacy included. She joined a low-key yoga group, eased back into social stuff, and gentle touches, heart numbers improved. And she perked right up. Look, intimacy's one piece of the heart puzzle walks. Good eats, calm vibes, and checkups matter heaps too. But that mashup of body, feels, and hormone wins from it? Killer natural edge for staying fit. If heart worries nag you, factoring in intimacy's part rounds out your game plan. It's beyond dodging sickness, it's fueling life quality, that oomph to savor moments. As intimacy dips or vanishes after 70, scout other paths to heart strength. Moves, unwind tricks, tight bonds. But grasping the intimacy heart tie? Extra nudge to tend this overlooked gem. Your heart's no plain pump, it's your life force badge. Caring for it honors all supports, even the hush-hush power of getting close. If these nuggets are hitting home and you're still tuned in, drop a 2 in comments to say, hey. And hey, if you're not subbed, hit that button and bell keeps you looped in. Your cheers fuel more solid stuff like this. Onward we go. Third, your defenses against bugs could weaken. Intimacy surprisingly bolsters your immune setup, big time, after 70. Not the top thought for immunity, but science backs the intimacy immune link hard. As it fades or halts, your built-in shields might slack off, leaving you open to bugs and dragging heels from sickness. Mid-action, your system drops oxytocin, dopamine, endorphins, stress busters that chill you out and rev immune fights. Research shows regular intimacy folks pack more immunoglobulin, that antibody zapping colds and such. So, you're primed to battle germs better with it in play. Skip it, and over 70s might snag sniffles easier, linger sick longer, or feel extra exposed to glitches. Not just sniffles over time, it piles onto bigger age hits, ramping troubles. Henry, a 78-year-old ex-teacher from Seattle, kept getting colds and hacks after he and his wife dialed back closeness. Doc Chat revealed intimacy's immune perk. Henry amped social ties, light touches, plus better sleep, food, moves. Months later, tougher against ills, no doubt. Immunity's a team effort. Eats, workouts, rest, calm vibes all count. But losing intimacy's hormone and feel-good lift? Quiet drag on defenses. Mix with age's natural dip, and it's noticeable. Key point. Keep closeness in forms that fit you. It backs feels, and bodies fight back. Keeps you sturdy. Cuts sick odds, speeds, bounces. If intimacy's ebbed in your world, note how it might tweak immunity. No forcing it, but weaving in physical, emotional, or buddy links, big immune lift. Ultimately, intimacy past 70 beats just fun. It's key for dodging ills, staying well, and soaking up vital life. Fourth, brain wellness and thinking sharpness might slide. Intimacy's way beyond body stuff. It's tied tight to emotions and headspace. Past 70, as it slows or stops, lots of older folks see shifts not just physically but up top too. Risks like blues, worries, or fuzzy thinking climb, tanking life enjoyment big time. In the act, brain floods with dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin mood lifters that ease tension, spark joy, and bond vibes. Without those steady hits, some feel mood roller coasters, alone spells, or real downers more. Thinking side, studies tie intimacy to firing up memory, focus, problem spots in brain, boosts plasticity, adapting, linking new that's clutch for staying sharp aging. Miss it, and forgetful bits or slow thoughts risk up. Susan, a 76-year-old former accountant from Paris, lost intimacy drive post-health bumps and got scatterbrained, low drive. Socials dragged, moods dipped, sad. Doc tied it to less intimacy, suggested re-sparking via hugs, joint fun. Slowly, mood lifted, thoughts cleared. Alone feelings often tag along, less intimacy, layering risks. Bonds from closeness fight isolation, give belonging, aim, weaken them, and blues or brain slips loom. Mental and intimacy health, super linked, ignore one, other suffers. Bright side, back brain health via buddies, mind games, healthy habits, and comfy closeness forms. Even non-bed touches or deep chats trigger good chemicals. If intimacy dipped for you or loved ones, spot mental links, not for guilt, but action. Pros, therapists, groups help. Endgame, balance and links preserve mind joy. Intimacy past 70? Beyond want, or show vital for happy, alert brain. Spotting this empowers tending body, mind, soul ahead. If these bits resonate and you're hanging on, comment 4 below. Not subbed? Do it. Bell on, miss nothing. Your boost keeps us rolling with uplifting info. Let's keep going. 5th, bonds in relationships and heart ties might dim. Intimacy after 70 anchors, not just body health, but those feel-deep ties, keeping partnerships alive. As physical closeness fades or quits, many older adults feel emotional links with partners weaken, sparking alone vibes, cut-off feels, or even grudges. This intimacy drop stretches past private moments. It hits connection's core, messing with happiness and head health overall. Heart closeness often gets a boost from physical stuff. Handholds, snuggles, intimacy. They kick out oxytocin, the trust, empathy, attach hormone. Skip those, and pairs might drift feel-wise, even sharing space. For plenty over 70, it's sneaky, less warm snaps, fewer off-the-cuff loves, building to emotional gaps. No finger pointing. It's from shifting wants, health hurdles, life turns. But it merits focus, because emotional ties are happiness and tough-it-out pillars in later life. Anna and David, both mid-70s from Vancouver, had lively intimacy for decades, till health slowed it. Anna felt disconnected, lonelier. David there physically, but spats rose, mix-ups grew, old warmth cooled. They got counseling, hunted fresh affection ways, bonds firmed, proving closeness bends but stays key. Emotional cut-off ties to blues risk, brain slips, even shorter spans. Less intimacy feeds that, but not forever loads. Rediscover non-bed closeness, touches, hobbies, real talks. Grasping this sparks open, creative relationship tweaks. Share wants, try new intimacies. Carve couple time to hold ties. Adapt to changes while respecting connection cravings. At heart, intimacy, past 70 tops physical. It's feeding emotional threads, making life sing. When they fray, spot signs, rebuild, enriches days, lifts moods, reminds love's key, any age. Tending heart intimacy builds happy, healthy base, showing needs endure through years. Wrapping up here, it's obvious intimacy's presence or lack ripples wider than you'd guess. Past 70, intimacy choices touch hormones, ticker, defenses, brain, and bonds in ways shaping not just lifespan, but life quality. No pressure or show-off stuff, it's grasping, respecting this wellness powerhouse. Mull what's stuck today, how it fits your story or loved ones. Maybe space to reignite links, try fresh closeness, or chat straight with partners and docs. Each move nurturing this boosts pep, joy, grit. Thanks for hanging out, trusting your time here. Spill in comments. One takeaway, and your plan to roll with it. Your tales fire us up for more empowering bits. If this helped, like, sub, share builds our crew of thriving elders. Cheers to owning every phase with power, links, and drive. Catch you next time.